Dover Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, wow, some interesting news in that junior middleweight division. We got Jermell Charlo, Mr. Body Blow, Soda Plexus. I had your boy Rosario all down. And the Charlo brothers, both of them, are really just really in focus right now because they had really excellent performances. So, you have your guy, he's unified champ, lineal champ, ring magazine champ, which don't interest me, but hey, it means something. So he's basically everything in the junior middleweight division except for undisputed, right? But it seems to me like his prayers have been answered because, we don't know the guy who's the WBO champ. Patrick Teixiera. You don't really know him. The man's 31-1 between two KOs. WBO champ because he has elevated from interim. He won an interim fight against the undefeated Adamas or whatever. I'm not going to act like I know the guy, but he was undefeated. They had made that the interim match. Your boy comes out on top. And, the fact that Jaime Munguia, who was the WBO champion, relinquished the belt. So that's why once he did that, then they went up and elevated your boy Teixiera to champ. Now, that would mean that what Jermell Charlo would have to do is get that one little belt, that undisputed belt. And I'm pretty sure that's what he wants to do. So his prayers are answered because Patrick Teixeira is talking smack, talking about it. I want him. I'll end his career, and it is what it is. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but I know that end of the career was in there. Talking real good smack that you would want a fighter to be talking to get a fight like this, letting basically Jermell Charlo and the world knows, yeah, we can do this for undisputed, right? It would be a shortcut for undisputed for your boy Patrick Teixeira. Imagine, right? Because I barely, didn't have to fight for the championship. I fought for the interim. Now I'm the champ, and I go right from that, which I didn't have to fight for, right into an undisputed fight. I got a fighter's chance, so it's huge. He ain't got nothing to lose, Teixeira. So I'm just glad he's like, what up? We don't have to go around. Now, for you look from Jermell Charlo's perspective, it's not fair, for him. But you want to be undisputed, right? So, this is the best way to do it. I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted to do. There's no bigger fights out there right now, right? For Jermell Charlo. There's not, unless you're talking if he went up to fight Canelo or something like that, or Golovkin or something. But let's just be real. All the fights down there, even Lara and Hurd and another fight with Harrison, all that stuff that we would be talking about wouldn't be bigger than an undisputed fight, right? Undisputed. Make sure that you focus on that because people start acting real weird when Undisputed is close. We saw that last year with Demetrius Andrade and Canelo. So if nobody was spooky, nobody even mentioned it. Was running around talking about Kovalev in November. Wait a minute, we got for the Mexican holiday an undisputed fight, one middleweight champion. All they got to do is fight Demetrius Andrade, right? Now that's something you don't want to do, but I can't imagine that Charlo don't want to fight Teixeira. And we can make sure this is clear. Undisputed, when you get that, you don't have many peers. You can talk about that the rest of your life. When you finish boxing, you're talking about other young up and comers. And everybody come to you, they gotta say undisputed. And it's not many. Right now, what we got? Who undisputed? Two people. Alexander Usyk and Terrence Crawford. Everybody else hasn't been. Not even close, really. And every time we get close, weird stuff happens. Like the spookiness for Andre and Charlo, where nobody mentioned it, or remember Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder couldn't get it undisputed. Just ridiculous stuff kept happening. The undisputed is hard. The WBSS tournaments, can't get nobody to really want to fight in them, right? Can't get no sponsors because hey, we'll find out who the very best is. People, it gets real, real weird. So this right here is a blessing, right? This is not a kind of a fight like, for example, I told you Canelo Andrade, you know, but Crawford and Ndungo was also, you got to give props to Ndungo, right, for having two belts and going to fight Crawford, right? Well, when you could say, hey, that was even. That was a fight where, okay, he had two belts. That was fair for Crawford, fair for Ndungo, right? But this one here, he got three belts, the lineal, the ring. I'm talking about Jermell here. And this guy basically got an interim and is coming up for this fight here. It would be huge for your boy Teixiera. Would be huge, but I think it would be significant on both sides. Teixiera has nothing to lose. Your boy Jermell Charlo can be undisputed, set himself apart. For then he can do whatever he wants after that. I think this is a big opportunity. I think it's good for boxing. Let's just see, like I keep telling you, let's just see how weird boxing gets. It'll start being people, hey man, who the hell is Teixiera? Right, this is what who the hell is Teixiera? We don't even want to hear who the hell is Teixiera. Teixiera is the WBO champ. We don't want to hear like who the hell is Andre? Yeah, he was the WBO champ, right? Whoever that guy is the champ because we didn't ask who was Rory Fielding when we let Canelo become a 4 division champ. Roy Fielding was just a regular champ, right? Now he's considered 4 division champ, and that regular doesn't really even mean nothing, right? Stuff like that. So if we're not gonna ask who is Teixeira. He's a WBO champ. He's the key for one of these guys to become undisputed, right? Jermell Charlo has to worry about the trap of thinking that we're gonna go to this fight with this guy here, and so we're just gonna anoint him undisputed. Teixeira probably ain't having that. That would be the intrigue in this fight because Jermell Charlo would have to be very very focused because he would have it all to lose. But then again, he'd have it all to gain. Because damn it, undisputed means something. If it didn't, it'd be a whole lot of people being that. It's not. We got two right now, and in our lifetimes about 4 or 5. Right? Think about that. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm about to here, y'all.